Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the 9th anniversary poster and kind of analyzing it and then going over Paradox Pokemon as well as the Mega that they're teasing here. This is looking pretty awesome here, folks. So 9 years in, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here with the 9th anniversary poster and then take a look at some stats. Alright, so if we do start with this poster here all the way to the left, we are going to be seeing Mega Metagross as well as Aegislash. We've seen that Aegislash is going to be coming pretty soon here. We have the dates and it's going to be pretty exciting. They are showing the shield form, so I'm assuming we're going to get both forms. So we do not know all the details on how that form change is going to work. Then moving on here, the trainer in front of Metagross, while Metagross is looking at this, the trainer is wearing some sort of a wristband that we do have with a thumbs up. Maybe we might get some sort of a new functionality in the game, but I highly doubt that. This is probably referring to the check-ins at the raids as well as the max battles. So maybe that, who knows, we'll have to see. But let's go ahead and move on here. And then we have a Gimmighoul as well as a Fuecoco on the trainer here. And then we do have a Gigantamax Butterfree. So they are re-releasing Gigantamax Lapras, which is going to have a Gigantamax special ice move, which is going to be super effective to Butterfree, which in turn is probably a preparation for us to get ready for Gigantamax Butterfree for the people who were not able to participate, or if you're trying to up your game for the Gigantamax Lapras. So there's that. Then of course we do have Crownzation and Zamazenta, and then the most important, well, we have Quaxly too. We're going to be getting that community day as well, right? And then before we go over the Paradox, then we have Zygarde all the way to the right, which, are we going to get another Zygarde? Are they just introducing it into the picture because it's here? Who knows? But it is not shiny. I don't know if they've ever introduced some sort of a shiny on their anniversary posters. I don't think they have, but there is Zygarde. And then finally, the most exciting thing here, which we've been over, they're probably going to even come out with Terraforms. The Terra, you know, where they can shift their typing. I guarantee you, well, probably. Anyways, Paradox Pokemon. So we have, I'm not 100% sure on the whole lore on all of these things, but there seems to be like a prehistoric looking one and then a future one, okay? So Paradox, we're going to go over them. We're going to look at all of them. We're going to see what we have going on. So there is the poster, but with that said, let's hop into this. I'm going to go ahead and throw this video up right now. Starting it off with the Girafarig evolution. Now, this is not part of Paradox. I just wanted to introduce this because I'm excited for this, and much like Lilligant, which we're going to be seeing have a raid day, they're probably going to introduce it the same way as that, so don't get too hype about evolving those quite yet, and we'll talk about Lilligant at another time. If you're wondering why the moves are so garbage, I have an explanation why. And then moving on here, not a Paradox Pokemon, again, we're going to get there, it's just right over here. We have the 2 segment and 3 segment, much like Mousehold. One of those is going to be very rare to get, and it does nothing for it. It's just a rare form. Now, moving on to the real Paradox here. So we have the Dawnfist looking one, Great Tusks. Ground and fighting with stats, combat power, 4,550, attack 249, defense 209, and stamina 251. What the hell is this monster of a beast? All right, we do not have moves for any of them. Now, technically, I could go on to another site and look up what moves they do personally have, but we want to just run through this, okay? So let's just get this over with, and we'll talk about those moves at another time. Let's just go over their stats and all of the Paradox Pokemon, okay? So this is obviously reflecting Donphan, okay? Right. There's going to be another one. Now, one of my favorites, this is going to be Jigglypuff, in a sense. Screamtail. It's going to be Psychic and Fairy. It's going to be like Gardevoir. And this thing is actually, I don't know what it is, but I like this design. Max combat power 2,798, attack 139, defense whopping 234, and then stamina at even a higher 250 freaking 1. This thing is a very tanky Pokemon. Hopefully we'll be able to drop them in gyms. The way it's looking with the stat product for a lot of these, I'm thinking they're going to be pretty limited. Pretty limited. All right, and then we do have the one that represents Amoonguss. It looks like Amoonguss. It's going to be like Zarude style. It's going to be a grass and dark Pokemon. Very interesting. I like this design as well. I think I like them all. To be completely honest, I like all of these things, all right? Some of the names are a little goofy. Max combat power is going to be 4,018, attack 232, defense 190, and stamina 244. What is this? These Pokemon are insanely strong. They've got a high attack or high bulk or just great stat products in general. So this one's looking amazing. And then we do have the Mischievous look-alike. different dimension style thing. Ghost and Fairy. This one has a great design as well. Love the eyes, and its stats are crazy. A max CP 4,179, attack 280, defense 235, and stamina 146. What are these things? Are these things just monsters in the main series games or what? Because these stats are looking absolutely bananas, okay? So everything so far is looking great. All right, now we do have, looks like a, you know, the fire moth, right? I'm spacing out its name. I don't know why, but it is going to be bug and fighting. We're looking like a Heracross style typing here, or I guess you can call the other one the Ultra Beast there. Max combat power for this one is going to be 4,102, attack 261, defense 193, and stamina 198. Okay, whatever you say, man. I mean, these things are going to be off the chart. Now, there's going to be another form for these. Not everything's got another reverse, future, and past form. You know, just a couple of them, but let's go ahead and move on here. Now, this is a very odd one here. Sandy Shocks. It is going to be, obviously, a Magnemite or a Magneton kind of replicate. It is going to be electric and ground, so an interesting typing going on there. Its max combat power is going to be 3,868, attack 244, pretty good. Defense 195, and stamina 198. Athena's leading on my thing here. Thanks, Athena. Appreciate you, girl. So yeah, I mean, there's not really a bad one yet. Now, one of my favorite ones, this is going to be the future-looking Donphan, right? Its eyes actually look like, think about the old Tamagotchi 8-bit sprites that you would see on the screen. It's kind of like that of an 8-bit style. It is going to be ground and steel. Its max combat power is going to be 3,869, attack 227, insane, defense 216, and stamina 207. All right, well, all these things are loaded. Again, this is another reason why I don't know if they're going to just distribute them like candy, right? They'll probably throw them in the raids. They'll probably just let them be, but they're all going to be pretty interesting. Iron Bundle representing Delibird. Very interesting here. We have an ice and water type Pokemon. Pretty silly looking thing. Probably going to release this around Christmas. I don't know. Max combat power is going to be 3,808. Attack 266. Defense 211 and stamina 148. Now this one, Iron Hands. Goofy ass name. Crazy stats. It is going to be fighting and electric. Very odd. It is going to be resisting flying now, or at least neutralized, so that's a pretty cool situation. Look at this. Max combat power 4,649. What? Attack 245, defense 177, and stamina 319. Good lord! Now, we have no confirmation as to when we're going to be getting all these. We don't even know if we're going to be getting these this year. What they like to do with a lot of these anniversary posters that you have to keep in mind is they like to tease something that we might get in the distant future. They've teased Mega Mewtwo, and we still don't even have it. Now we have this Dark and Flying, which is going to be Hydreigon's future form, looks like. Max combat power 3,902, attack 249, defense 179, and stamina 214. Looks pretty cool, like a robot Hydreigon, right? Flying and dark. So you have your Murkrow, Mandibuzz, and others. Now this is the future one of the other one here, so it's going to be fire and poison. Very weak to ground, very weak to, doesn't want to see rock. Max combat power is going to be 4,349, attack 281. It just keeps going up. Defense 169 and stamina 190. The attacks just keep going higher. All right, now we have Iron Thorns here. This is obviously going to be a Tyranitar lookalike. It's going to be rock and electric. Very weak to ground yet again. Okay, so it's going to be Flyer's worst nightmare right here. Max combat power 4,250, attack 250, defense 200, stamina 225. Okay. All right, now we're going to go ahead and move through a couple of different Pokemon here. As you can see, we have those. Okay, we're going to get a community day for that. Gimme Ghoul, which is currently out for shiny, and you can get your Goldingo shiny too if you get it out of the you know, the little chest thing that you pull out. Now there is another form which we do not have. We have the roaming Gimme Ghoul, so keep in mind we still need the chest form Gimme Ghoul. Who knows when they're going to introduce that? I don't know. Doesn't have a different evolution. And then we have these particular Pokemon, which are going to be very special. I think they're going to release them like Ultra Beasts. You're not going to see these for a long time. But then getting back into the Paradox here, we have a Roaring Moon, which is obviously a Salamence-esque looking thing, which is going to be Dragon and Dark. Oh my gosh, max combat power 4,764, attack 280, defense 197, stamina 233. Okay. All right. Cool. Sounds good. All these things are going to be just caught, right? You don't have to evolve them. And then we do have the Gallade / hybrid with Gardevoir lookalike, which is going to be Fairy and Fighting. Very interesting typing. Max combat power is going to be 3,990 or 43. Attack 279. Defense 171, and then stamina 179 or 171 and then 179. Okay. All right, we're going to move past the legendaries for Sword and Shield, which we're going to get way in the future. You already know. More Paradox Pokemon. This is obviously Suicune's altered form here, which is going to be Water and Dragon. So you're looking at a Origin Palkia style, or just a regular Palkia style too. Not too sure why I didn't look at their stats here. We're just going to kind of... Oh, they have no more stats. Okay, these stats have not been computed yet. All right, so keep it going here. Then we have this... Pulcher Tea, the weird tea thing, another teacup Pokemon that they have. Matcha Tea looks like a thing, or whatever the hell they got going on for that. And then some silly monkey Pokemon, silly bird, that all have kind of a tie-in together here. Have no idea anything about them. And then we have, I do believe this is another Paradox. This is going to be Steel and Dragon. So Dialga-esque, like. Can't wait till we get that Apple Pokemon, that Dragon, that Hydra Dragon, right? And then we do have Entei's altered form here, or whatever different dimension form. And then we do have all of them. All right, yeah, all the different ones. I don't know. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty crazy. I don't know when they're gonna release these ones, but you're definitely gonna not see them quite yet. And then this little guy here. All I know is it's pretty awesome looking. That's all I know about it. But yeah. But anyways, folks, just wanted to give you the rundown and show you what's good for the poster here. Again, I don't know anything about these Pokemon. I haven't looked into it. Don't play the main series games anymore. I just play the old Game Boy games. So, you know, so sue me. Okay. But I think that's going to about wrap it up here for us. Yeah, that's about it. So, yeah, we got a lot of interesting stuff rolling down. And again, you have to keep in mind, and I got to put this out here too, because I'll get it 100 times in the comments. Even if I say it, I'll still get it in the comments. That's perfectly fine. Let me know down below. Just because they show it in the poster doesn't mean they're going to release it for this coming year, for this whole year or next 2 years, okay? Again, they've teased Mega Mewtwo Y, I think, and X years ago, and we still don't have them, okay? So just keep that in mind. Anyways, thank you for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.